Yo, welcome back, everybody. It's your favorite podcast. How the sound levels?
Hello, I need to raise it up. Hear it up. Can you hear me?
I think that's as high as we're gonna go, brother. What's
Back
up?
on the scene, crispy and lean. You remember that song?
No, I don't. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's the Breeze Shooters Podcast Show. I'm your host, Lou, joined by my very good friend
Caballo loco.
Caballo Loco, and we're the show that brings you news,
Sports
sports, poker, and everything.
in between.
And what do?
We love the tweeners.
There you go. I know it's been a
Damn, I
while.
missed. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was only fitting that we went back to the essence of the show, how we got started, because I was looking at great TV endings, right? That's where I got started today. And I was just kind of like your Seinfelds, your Breaking Bad, your Sopranos, MASH.
Damn, you just threw out there like those endings were horrible.
And that's the point. That is the point. I think I think we won't disappoint.
Okay.
I don't think we'll
If
disappoint.
that's the path we're going, right?
That is today's path.
I
Lady,
like the positive, but hey, listen, out of the shadow comes the light. That's how.
oh man, look at that.
Listen,
Man.
I've been.
Yo, look at that. So if you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on with me and Chris, basically we're no longer going to be at DTF Radio. Today's our farewell show. As you can see, a lot of people lined up. A lot of people came. Cakes.
I'm pulling.
We call that.
I'm pulling one of our friends.
So yeah, we're no longer going to be on DTF Radio. We're kind of transitioning. So let me just lay the background. All right. So what happened was we were part of the Social Nostra network. Social Nostra network. Shout out to Kev. Um, they're a network of creators that do special things, movers and shakers, and they're out of California and New York. So we were part of that network, and they were our sponsors for the show. So what happened was he used to run all the podcast show on Instagram, and Instagram didn't really have a restriction on time, so he could run a full hour podcast show, and it kind of worked out. But what happened
And
was,
monetize. I think because at the end of the day,
yeah,
monetize off it, and that's how that's how the wheels were getting oiled.
exactly. So, whatever funding he was getting, he was able to pay for our studio time here at DTF. And so what happened was Instagram changed the game a little bit. They cut that back to 15 minutes, and he had to pivot, so he's doing different things. So we wish him all the best
Yes, sir.
on his ventures, and it was a good union while it lasted. And never know, maybe we'll touch base again in the future
With that,
because he's dipping and dabbing in a couple of different things.
that door stays open. That
Yeah.
door stays open because we had it's like when you break up with that ugly girlfriend. You know, you enjoy being with her, but because she used to do that thing with the thing and the thing. But now
It
that
used to make you really happy, right?
exactly. So when you decide to part ways, hey, listen, we're still friends because you want to be able to
Exactly.
reach out in 3 a.m.
Hey, what you doing?
What you doing, girl?
They got a special over here on the burritos.
Did you get your teeth fixed?
Yeah, so that's what happened. Kev, not that we're calling you the ugly girlfriend, but things happen. We moved on. Luckily, me and Chris, we've been doing this for a while prior to the Social Nostra network. But what happens is when you move into a studio, things are better. They're a little easier, and we can kind of give you better quality stuff. So with that being said,
We pivoted in it.
big time. So
Pivoted in
we
it.
did a 360.
Woo!
No, not 360, a 180. Because
180.
360 will bring us
Right
back. But that is the Breeze Shooters way. We would pivot a 360. No, so we pivot a 180, and we're testing out different things. So one thing that we are looking to do is we're going to ask you guys who've been riding with us to support us. Me and Chris, we have an account on Patreon. If you can find it in your heart to support us, $1, $2 a month, that'll be greatly appreciated. This stuff is not cheap. It does cost money.
I go fully nude on Patreon. Fully nude.
Yeah, we do have the VIP package if you want to see Chris
All of
oil
this.
up.
All of this.
And so you could definitely go on there. kind of support the show. We could any support that you could give us is greatly appreciated. We're gonna probably be putting up a cash app real soon. But in the meantime, in between time, we're joining ventures with Heart Media. Heart Media is another network of podcasters.
I like the word conglomerate.
There you go. Yeah. So we're going to be with Heart Media, and being with Heart Media means that we're going to be moving over to Bars and Hoop Radio. It's
Is that fitting for us? Yes or no? And I'm sorry to interrupt
no,
you.
but that's how
The
life is.
fucking alcoholics that used to ball.
Yeah.
Because that's what we are now. That's in the stage of the life that we are now. We're
Chris.
alcoholics, but we used to play ball.
I think the bars that they're referring to is rap bars.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, but you know what? I like the way you're thinking.
that's what I do.
I like the way you're thinking. Bars and hoop.
I got bars too, but I like the other. I like the drinking
You want,
part.
me to, you want me to throw a little?
No. Maybe later. Maybe at the send off. If you really want to fuck it up, the send off.
Yeah. So we're gonna be messing with Heart Media, and we're gonna be taking our show over to Bars and Hoop Radio.
Yes.
I believe it's out of Long Island. They
We're taking we're taking our talents to South Beach. That's what I got from our
No.
conference call.
when I said South Long Island,
Oh,
like south of Brooklyn, Long Island.
not even not the Southamptons. Not even
No,
we're not
no.
going that.
No. I just told you we don't have a budget.
Damn.
I don't think we can even we could afford we call the jitney to go to the Hamptons.
$2 cab.
Yeah, so that's how we're looking. Again, we're going to be playing with that idea, playing with that move, and we'll see how it works out. It's
Content. And this is not me just saying the content's gonna be
still going to be the same.
it's gonna be improving actually.
Well, you know what? And thank you for bringing us there. So part of the reason we're joining forces with Heart Media is because they're young, and we had Zoe on the show. He was part of the series Suicide Squad, and that's his company. And Zoe has a tremendous background working with HBO and different filming companies, and he's really immersed in the industry, and he has a lot of great ideas. So hopefully he'll be tweaking our show or helping us to tweak our show so we can reach a larger audience. So what I'm getting at is stay tuned. There's more to come. If you don't, please follow us on Instagram. We'll be posting everything that we're going to be doing on Instagram.
And where you can reach us.
Exactly. And you can also get us on Facebook. That's Breeze Shooters on Facebook. Or the biggest thing you could do is continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is where we post everything. But if not, you can get us on Instagram. Check our link tree. Our link tree has our email address. It has all that good stuff. There's multiple ways to get in touch with us. Our email address is breeze shooters, that's plural, shooters at yahoo.com. Shoot us an email if you want to be a guest on the show, or if you want us to cover a particular topic, please reach out to us. Me and Chris are still looking for people that are looking for sponsorship, advertising. If you want something done, me and Chris will come out to your location. We'll do a commercial straight from your location. We'll do a live, or we could even co-host an event you have going on. Bar mitzvahs, poker games, you name it, basketball games. Hit us up. We're guns for hire, looking for work, looking for money to keep this thing going. And with that being said,
I was gonna say something I forgot because I don't want to interrupt you because
No, go ahead.
that happened. No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
what was it in lines?
I even forgot that part too.
Okay.
Let's just continue. When it comes to me, when we're talking about something else, it's gonna come to me, and I'll go back and hopefully I don't lose the people.
Real quick, Puerto Rico, Fiona.
Yes.
Yo, she's wow.
No, you don't.
Almost as bad as Maria. I think it's worse because they still haven't really recovered from Maria. So that's why it looks
I
so
don't want to
bad.
because we're comparing a hurricane category 1.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my people, to my island.
Yeah.
I don't only talk about it. I am about it. I try to help as many people as I can, but I do focus on my circle first, and then whatever goes from there. I don't trust these people because there's so much corruption in the government, and I got a very sour taste in my mouth with Maria when Mark Anthony and J Lo and all these people got so much money and so much essential things, and they went to waste in a warehouse, Lou, because everything that the government wanted to do, it was a PR stunt. Like, wait, don't give out
No,
that water, don't give
look,
out that
the
food.
camera's got to be
I
rolling.
got it. I got it. And
Yeah,
so please, whoever's listening, whatever you could do to reach out personally to somebody a cousin, a friend, a aunt, a grandmother, just whatever you could share. I'm telling you, it's going to be greatly appreciated. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't compare Fiona to Maria, because Maria was a hard Category 4 hurricane. That's tough. It's 5 is the max, and
yeah,
Maria was almost at 5, and it really devastated the island because it went right through the island.
yeah, right down the middle. Yeah.
Fiona's at Category 1, and basically it grazed us. It didn't. The eye never touch land, but it did a lot of damage because of what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
We were still recovering from
Maria.
Maria. So
What's crazy, Chris? I was just there. I was in Puerto Rico, maybe 8 months back. I forget.
yeah,
Yeah, not that long ago. So I was. So what's that? Old San Juan. All those little boutiques and shops, Chris. Half were closed,
yeah.
and to me, that's where the money's at. So I thought they would have been back up, but half were closed.
Remember also that the pandemic hit after Maria,
Yeah, yeah. So it
so
was,
they just got
yeah,
bang bang.
yeah.
So
So
it's tough. But I'm sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
no. Prayers to all the folks in Puerto Rico. I mean, it was funny. Well, not funny. It's crazy because my brother. I'm talking to him. He's FaceTiming me, and he got a little upset with me. I'm calling to see how he's doing. He's like, "Yo, bro, what's up?" I said, "No, no, nothing, Bubba. I'm just checking in, make sure you're okay." He puts the camera. There's trees all down on his neighbor's house.
Yeah.
The neighbor can't get in. He goes, "I'm chopping down trees. That's what I'm doing. I'll talk to you later." I said, "All right, bro. All right." Because he works nights too,
No,
so he
yeah,
comes
yeah. So
home
yeah, so,
and he's hit with that shit. So it's
and he's
crazy.
helping. And,
Yeah, but you know what it is? That's the one I think blessing in all this is just that you see how
how we
people
come
look
together.
out for each other and they work. They work together to help each other out, which is beautiful.
And I love
It's
that.
unfortunate, but it's
Yeah, and
beautiful
I love that about our people. I love that. Um,
during times of
when hard times, we do come together and we do help each other. I saw an Instagram reel that broke my heart. And normally, I'm always critical of these people. When when you see the guy being recorded giving the homeless person food or money, I'm very critical of that, right? Because
yeah,
why you. But then I start thinking, there has to be a good part of it where you're trying to bring awareness. So I saw a reel, an old dude, an old gentleman. His house was flooded, everything was damaged, and he says, "Listen, I'm bad. I'm in a bad place. I get no help. The
I saw that. And you saw the follow up though, right?
Of
People came.
course, they
That was beautiful. People came with beds and stuff like that.
beds, a
Everything,
little
yeah.
electric
Yo,
generator.
but Chris,
He was bad.
no, but he was like in the middle of nowhere.
He's in the
Yeah,
mountains.
yeah, but it was like his whole place got flooded. I felt so bad.
Yeah,
But yo, even his demeanor in that situation, Chris,
and that's
I would have been on the floor. It's over.
it's done.
No, he was
Some
just.
people
He goes, I
take
just want FEMA to come out, or somebody to come out.
and there's always, that's why, don't resort to taking your life. Don't, life hits us sometimes, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. We just got to focus on that light. To go to lose, continue to lose point.
Point.
They saw the video, because that's what I'm highly critical of when I see people giving homeless. But they saw this video and people actually reached
Came out,
out,
yeah.
came out. They got him beds. They took out all the stuff.
His
They cleaned his
furniture,
house, his
everything. Yeah.
furniture, everything that was damaged. They took out, and he got a new fridge. He got an electric generator, and it was all a brigade of us
Yeah.
helping,
And it was
and
local
that was
people.
beautiful. Local
It was
people.
beautiful. Look, I got an extra this,
That,
or I got this. We're
and
not
that's
using it,
it.
and that's how. And yeah, they were able to furnish his
Did
whole
you?
home again.
Yeah, you saw. He said, "Listen." He goes, before the help. He goes, "What can I do? I got a little blanket that I'm able to. My dog ate. It's me and my dog, and my dog ate. I'm good. There's people. I'm bad, but there's
You're
people
gonna do it.
worse.
No, and that's yeah. So when I
I
saw
get
that, yeah,
chills.
I
I
was
get
like,
chills.
wow, what an outlook. Hey, just to stay on this topic, Crazy Legs, legendary break dancer Crazy Legs from the Bronx, New York, who was one of right now the big debate about Puerto Ricans being involved in the whole hip hop culture, and so he's been really out there,
being pioneers of
being
the hip hop
pioneers.
culture.
So he's really been out there, and he's actually, if you go to his Instagram page, he's actually doing something really good. He's raising funds for the folks in Puerto Rico. I think he just had a gala the other night, and he's actually going to be on the Breeze Shooters show on the next coming days. Of course, he's busy running around trying to raise money. So, but go check out his page if you do want to help. He's actually somebody that's actually in tune with the folks out there. He knows who's who, who's getting the right money, and who's gonna not doing like a PR stunt, who's really helping the
Exactly.
people. So please help if you could. So
Fucking Brett Favre. I can't let this go since we're gonna start pivoting to sports again.
No, you gotta carry me on. I just heard he slept with somebody, right?
No. This is not sleeping. You know what this motherfucker did with the ex governor of Mississippi or whatever?
No.
They fucking created. They funneled money from the food stamps. They funneled millions. I'm saying food stamp, but it's for the
A public assistance.
public assistance. They took money out from money that was supposed to go to the food
needy,
stamp
yeah.
stuff, and they gave it to where his girls go to college for a new a volleyball stadium.
But what's his involvement in that?
They funneled money. It was a
No,
whole
no.
record.
Was he part of the whole racket?
Yeah, there's text
Get out.
messages. This motherfucker.
Get out
Yeah,
of here. A guy that has money needs to fund.
100. His contracts is crazy,
Well,
and you're a fucking legend.
I think he's before the big contracts, but endorsement deals, he's still
Look,
out the ass.
Before endorsement deals, but before
No, he got taste of
he got
the
taste
10
of the big
million,
money.
maybe
No,
30, 40 million.
I think he
yeah.
got a good money,
Yeah.
and for him to, and even the fucking governor taking food out
That's
of
messed
plates
up.
of people that need it, that really need it. Meanwhile, you're a millionaire, maybe a multi-millionaire, and you can't. And all this is for a volleyball stadium for your daughters.
Oh,
That's
that's
some
great.
fucked up shit.
I thought there was allegations that he had slept with one of the students.
I don't know about that.
Allegedly, I don't.
What I'm talking about is they funneled money. They fraudulent funneled money from the welfare people to welfare fund to fund his daughter's college or
Volleyball.
whatever state to build a stadium.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And you know what's fucked up about all this? You don't hear it in the news.
Well, that is Alabama, though.
No, it doesn't. No, it's not even. I don't know if it's Alabama. I think it's Mississippi or somewhere. But what I'm saying is, you don't hear this. You still hear about some other bullshit, and they don't give this the media coverage it deserves. You understand? That's what I believe.
No. I hear you. I hear you. And, he's also America's favorite because he was like that perennial quarterback, and
Yeah.
he was like the definition of American.
Yeah,
so
yeah, there
so
you
he was
go.
well beloved, well liked. So people are going to be on the hush about that.
That's a
And
lot of
truthfully,
shit.
I would like to see I would like to hear his his involvement because for me it doesn't connect the dots. It was he the meeting man to bring two people together, or was he the one that's like, hey, you do this for my daughters, I'll do something for you.
I think
maybe
it's
it was something
more
like
of those
that.
lines.
Yeah,
I came unprepared.
No.
This doesn't happen often. I came unprepared, but that's a great question. But I give you the gist of it. That he was heavily involved, and there's text messages to link them to whatever the fuck they did.
Uh-huh.
They did, and he was involved in it. It's very easy. Listen, you do this for me, and then the governor says, "Okay, so I'm going to take money out of from here," and
Yeah.
it's like it's like the Ponzi scheme.
You do for me, I do for you.
Yeah, so that's
All
where
right.
it's at.
Staying on sports for a second, Celtics coach. I know I'm gonna bust up his name. Udoke. Ime
Udoku.
Nigerian. Shout out Nigeria. So, are you caught up with what's going on with him?
Yes, we could talk about it.
So, if you haven't heard, he's the coach of the Celtics. He's a Nigerian black man that took the Celtics to the finals. They got swept, right?
Why you gotta bring up his race?
No, well, because this is where
Don't make it a black and white.
No,
thing.
but this is where the world is going. So he apparently was having an affair with a staff member.
Yes.
Little by little, more information has been coming out.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the staff member, he also had an affair with the VP's wife of the Celtics.
Are you sure about this info?
This just came out like a couple hours ago.
All right, because I read rumors.
Hold on.
I don't like to.
Yeah, so
I don't like to speculate on rumors.
Your
That's not
whole
what
life,
I do.
your whole life is a speculation. So he had an affair with two married women. One was a staffer, and the other one was the wife of a
Of a
VP
VP.
at the Celtics. So what happened is the wife of the VP for the Celtics organization, he had some doubts about his wife, so he hired a private eye to
That's how they got
follow.
him.
Yeah, but not thinking that it was the head coach. He just thought that the wife
And she
was
was fucking
loose.
around. She was right. He
So
was right
boom, the investigator found out. So the Celtics had known this information.
for a few months.
So this is where I'm talking about race. They they let it out. They leaked it out. They haven't leaked out everything. Apparently, it's very scandalous, this whole situation. Also, I must mention that the coach is married to
No, no,
everybody's
no, no,
sweetheart.
no, not
Oh no,
married.
fiance, engaged over
Engaged.
10 years.
They have a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, Nia
Neil
Long
Long. Neil Long is beautiful.
from Friday, Love and Basketball. Is it
No, no, no. She wasn't in love with
countless?
basketball. That's another one. Stop fucking up things. That's another. That's Saina
So,
Lathan or something like that. Lathan Saina.
yeah, yeah,
That's a different black woman.
yeah, yeah. You're a fucking ass. So, so what happened was then now TMZ reports that it was the investigator that found it. And I think how he found it was through the Ring camera. They saw the Ring camera and there was conversations being had. Now, like what I was going back to earlier, ESPN leaked out the story, not the whole story, because I guess if you have a black man that's doing well, makes it to the championship, and then now you got to severely discipline him with the height of everything going on in the world, it's not an easy thing to do. So I think, or what I'm hearing is they thought maybe if we leak it out, they'll see that what he was doing was foul. So when they have to come down with the hammer, they won't look down on the Celtics. Your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more information of what you said, right? So in his contract, um, it's specified that you cannot engage with any employee of the
Yeah,
organization.
yeah,
That right there is fireable.
yeah.
You broke that part of the contract, and that's where that's the way I was seeing it. Now, did they leak it? Did they try to to create to build their own narrative in order to get rid of him? I'm not I'm not disagreeing with you on that, but in the contract,
There's a
there's
clause.
a section that you're
That,
not allowed to fraternize with anybody within the organization.
is it that, or is it what do you call it? It's like a behavioral type of thing that's put into the contract that if you're doing something foul, that they can use it to kind of terminate you, or did it specifically say there's no romancing within the workplace?
I believe it's specific. I haven't read the
Gotcha.
contract, but I believe that what's the section that specifies it that you're not allowed to be in a relationship, fraternized with
And,
anybody within the organization.
and you know she
And
was married too.
and it's
The
the
staffer.
first one.
Yeah, she's
So I think the Celtics are covering their ass when they write a clause like this because for sexual harassment,
but the
all
Chris,
that stuff.
the players, you know how hard it is to get to a final, how to get to a final. So he developed a rapport with that team. That team is
No,
close. Now you're gonna take him and you're gonna move him out because they said right now he's suspended for a year.
he's gone. He's not coming back.
Yeah,
He's not coming back.
they say that whole year thing because people are gonna forget.
He deserves to be fired
Yeah,
just for what I told you. It's not a. I'm not going with what the black and white or how fucked up the Celtics leaking it, the handle of it.
yeah.
But if you broke a clause, if you know that you're a horn dog or whatever the case may be, consensual
It
relationship.
was
It
consensual.
was consensual. Yeah, of course, I
Yeah, it
know.
was mutually. Everybody was messing
But it's
around.
in the clause. It says you're not allowed to. It's like you break a thing like right now.
So Chris, you telling me so these are not some of the perks of the Jefe? If you're the Jefe, because he was the Jefe.
That's the reason. That's the reason it's in the clause. Don't get me started on
I
this
love when
shit.
you get so passionate about it. But God knows, if you were the Jefe, Chris, I think you would see things differently.
I would do things differently.
How? Where do you think he messed up?
Look, when you, I'm gonna tell you where he messed up. He messed up in not taking care of, not being, not covering his tracks. Now I'm not condoning.
Yes, you are. You
No,
just
no,
said.
no, no, no.
You
You
just
asked a
said.
question. I'm not condoning infidelity. I'm not condoning. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is that if he felt that oh, this girl, this woman is attractive, and you know that in your clause it says, you're not allowed to fraternize or have a relationship within the organization. If you know that that's a thing, that's a clause in your contract, it would be some type James Bond type shit. Listen, go to West 59th.
You don't know if
I'm gonna be in West. No, because
he might have. He
how
might.
they got the ring thing. The ring.
Well, if listen. So what happened was,
He didn't cover his tracks good enough. If he
yeah,
did,
yeah, he was sloppy. But listen, my thing, he messed up because you got Neil Long.
yeah, but you know,
I gotta see the staffer. I gotta see. I
no,
can't,
I
but I
saw a
can't.
picture.
Good looking woman.
Not
Not at
better
all.
looking than Nia Long.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, Halle Berry got cheated on. Beyonce got cheated on. What are you talking about? Halle Berry got cheated on by the dude, the rock, the dude with the not the.
Oh, but see,
No, 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 no. But they got
he's.
Halle Berry's beautiful.
Have you seen the coach? He's not. He wasn't an elite player. He's a bench player.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
he did well landing Neil
A
Long.
hundred
Like so,
percent.
my thing is, dude, marry her. That's it. Call it a day.
No, you know what it is.
10 years,
Well,
and I don't know why she's. I know they got a kid, but 10 years. But she also said that marriage wasn't important to her. She had said early on.
and who knows why maybe she caught him cheating in the past or whatever. I don't know. For a
He
woman
was
not to,
he was a ball player.
yeah, so maybe she wasn't ready yet. Yeah, but the thing is,
You know, she's
Nia
older
Long,
than
as
too.
beautiful as she is, because she is beautiful. She's one of the most like she, there's not a lot of women that could um the short hair look,
Yeah.
and she looks great with
No,
short
she
hair.
does. She does. She does.
Um, so she's beautiful, but that right there, that doesn't exclude her from being cheated
Yeah,
on.
yeah. No, I know. I know. You
Yo,
get
you see, I got to show you a picture of the girl that is nowhere
really.
near.
I didn't see it. I was what, but you know what it is though, and it's funny because I was listening to this on the way here. That's where most affairs happen. It's in the workplace. It's because you spend so much time with the person that you're working with that the looks thing is kind of off to the side. Because not
I never had a love affair with my
well,
employee.
hey, if you and Hector had an affair, that's a problem, right? There. So much time with this person that you get to know them on such a level that then that curiosity
You're
starts
really
to seep in.
condoning infidelity right now,
No,
Louis?
I'm not. I'm just telling you. I can see how because you just told me the woman wasn't as beautiful as
She's
his
not.
wife.
She's not. She's
That's the
not.
only
Not
way.
at, not at
That's the
all.
other.
Not at all. It's bad. It wasn't.
Matt Barnes from what's that? All the Smoke.
Yeah.
So,
No, he went in. He went in,
no,
and
no, no,
then
no, no. But you didn't hear it, though.
no, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
So he went in. He said it's
I saw the
wrong.
apology. I saw the apology.
Yeah,
Video.
he said he went in and he was saying, basically saying that it is wrong. A black man makes it to the pinnacle of the championship, and then you pull him out and you try to make him. Then I guess somebody must have reached out to him like, "Yo,
You don't have
the
all
whole
info.
story is not out
Exactly.
because they said right now not everything's out." He went back, deleted his post. He goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
have all the facts."
As
Yeah.
he should, and don't make it a black when it's a black and white. But when it's a race thing, it's a race thing. I'm super. We're minorities. I'm super supportive of my African heritage. I'm super supportive of my Taino heritage. But we can't make everything all black and about race. If there's a clause, that's what pissed me off about Kobe. Rest in peace. When he put himself in that situation in Denver,
Yeah,
you know you're a mega star.
Chris.
Don't put yourself in a situation where you know Tiger Woods, he was doing it a little bit better. You want to
He was in the parking lot.
no, but he was
He
getting
was
called.
at the Waffle House.
He was getting call girls though.
Yeah, or yeah, in that sense, yeah. You get
want to
professionals.
fucking
You get
yeah,
professionals.
but
Yeah.
don't yeah.
Don't be sloppy. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But you know what?
they looking. we are at a disadvantage. They looking for us to trip up.
But Chris, with those guys, there's entitlement because their whole life it's been pretty much, yes, you're the man. Here, you want this. Oh, you don't do no wrong. If you do wrong, we're gonna change things so it's not wrong. So they're just their thinking and the way they live is just it's not surreal.
Yeah, but they gotta be smart, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Because look at the situation right now. I'm gonna go back to the Brett Favre thing. You don't even know you don't even know exactly because it's not. They don't put it out there.
Yeah.
He's a fucking mega superstar, athlete or was a. He's a legend.
Yeah.
And you're telling me, meanwhile, if they get Homasuka or whatever his fucking name is, he's all over the news.
Yeah.
So in the media coverage, yeah, let's talk about race. But at the end of the day, the coach of the Celtics broke a clause in his contract. They just suspending him for what you said. Like, let me lower so the firing won't be
Exactly.
and they won't get a backlash.
Exactly.
The Celtics organization.
Well, let's stay there with race for a second. So you saw the reboot of the Little Mermaid. They used a young African American girl. Chris, they just put out the trailer.
Okay.
It had 1.9 million dislikes because it was an African girl.
I think
Chris, 1.9 million dislikes. You understand? So
let me get.
Go ahead.
So
Go.
finish. No.
No,
I want you to tell me what you think about that.
No,
Because I got my own thing.
I think that's nuts. I think it's nuts.
Why is it nuts? I mean,
because people
don't be vague.
People have a problem with an African girl playing a supposedly a white character, and they have a problem with that. However, West Side Story, you're okay with white guys playing Puerto Ricans, or you know how many times you have white actors playing Latin actors in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody says nothing. Now, when you reverse it, it's an issue. I think it's just a little fucked up. I think we should be a little more, a little ahead. I don't think we should be this backwards.
I find it stupid.
No, it's super stupid.
I find it stupid. I've heard people. I've had conversations. I'll put it this way. I don't want to put nobody out there. I've had conversations with people that they don't agree with it. People like you and me.
Agree. No, well, listen. I'm not saying I'm in favor of it. I just don't have a problem with it.
Hey, that's exactly my stance.
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't care if she's purple, black, yellow. I'm saying it should be a non-issue. It shouldn't be a non-topic. Exactly. It's like you just said. We had one of those favorite movies, and we got Al Pacino playing a Cuban.
Yeah. And when I was young, I really thought he was fucking Latin.
I thought he was.
Until I saw The Godfather. I said, oh shit, he's fucking Italian. He's fucking Italian. You fucking.
What are we talking about here? But I just think they're making a big shit out of nothing.
And it could also be publicity.
That's what I believe. Also, look, if she got 1 point, any type of publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, no, 1.9, man. It's insane. And the girl's beautiful, cute little girl.
Yeah, she's probably super talented.
Yeah. Man, I was just gonna. You just made me forget my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
You go off on these tangents.
No, because it upsets me, Lou. It upsets me that they make this shit out of nothing. First of all, they artists. Look at them as artists.
Yeah.
You know what? Wait till if she doesn't do a good job, then you criticize her. Oh, but not because of race. You criticize her because she forgot her lines or she wasn't natural. She wasn't. But don't criticize her don't make it something out of stupidity. That's what I'm saying.
And I think you just hit it on the head. If you're gonna criticize her on her craft. If she's not performing up to par, then that's what you hold on. So Chris, man, DTF, we've been here close to a freaking year. We're like a month away.
Yes.
A lot of good memories in this place.
Very good memories.
What are some good memories that stand out from you? That stand out for you?
I don't like when you surprise me with these questions because
that's part of doing the show. The back and forth, the yin the
gang.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna tell you right now. When we got high eating the food, that was a.
Oh, shout outs to
Connor's Kitchen is gonna come. Monday before Thanksgiving or whatever, and they're gonna have a they
My man Kerry knows how to get some good
oh
food, right?
100%, 100%,
The hustle is
100%.
hard. Hey, we might pop up for that.
So
So that was probably one of your
that
fonder
that
moments.
and just all bullshit aside, Lou. Just this was the first time that first time that we sat down and I saw the switchboard, and that was that was
Yo, it
exciting to
was
me.
special. It
It was
was special.
special.
It was
And
special.
then when we realized, you actually brought it up, Chris, you know that we're radio personalities, and I'm like,
And very,
wow.
very small, but very small. No, man, yo, listen, it's funny, man. So many fond memories here. Um, One of the moments that I found fucking hysterical. I'm laying up in bed dying.
Okay.
I have the Rona, and I'm dying.
Oh, that was
And
bad. Oh,
yo, Chris, for me, because I know the inner workings of our show, and I know how much effort we or I put and how much effort you put. So I'm home and I'm coughing and it hurts to cough or
no,
laugh.
no, I know you
And
caught it bad. You caught it bad.
so I go, I'm always like in producer mode. I'm like, let me see what this fucking guy got going. All right, he has a picture up of me on the chair. Fucking funny, very funny. All right, good. We're 2 minutes in the show and you're still fucking with the knobs. You're still trying to get things right. I said, okay. All right, all right, give him a minute. I hope they hang in there. I hope they hang in there. 6 minutes in, you say,
Humana.
you say, hey, welcome to Breeze Shooters. And then you're like, and I just hear ruffling, fumbling, and you're like, um, wow, this is a lot harder than I thought. I said, fucking, we've been doing this 3 years.
It's not because me and Lou are in it. This is gonna be a hilarious moment. You're gonna have there's a lot of bloopers that I know are gonna come out
Yeah.
because me and Lou, like, we were there, and we saw a lot of funny shit. So please look out for that.
Um, this one I'm really proud of because I didn't think me and you would be able to get uh two, not one, two professionals from a professional radio station down here to hang out with us. Z100 Zone, La Rosa, and Josh Martinez.
What a great! Both interviews were fucking amazing. What great!
Amazing.
What?
The whole time I'm here, I'm like, why are you guys here with us?
Yeah, they see something you don't.
No, but that was so cool just to have them here, and they were so humble, so down to
The
earth,
girl
and
was
willing to
amazing,
share.
and
The Josh, Josh,
Josh is from the neighborhood,
yeah,
but
Sunset Park
yeah,
Zone, Josh Martinez.
but we've seen people from the neighborhood not show love, and Josh showed love, man.
Like who?
I don't want to I don't want to say
Yeah, like
there's
who?
there's people, that's, you don't even want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. There's people that know us for a lot of years,
A lot of years.
a lot of years,
A lot of years.
and for some reason it's impossible to take this finger and hit subscribe.
Subscriptions have been going up a little bit, but nowhere near the time and
I'm
effort
talking
we have
about
put in.
they're going up by people that see our content, that are
Yeah.
not related to us. I'm talking about people that we know for over 20 years.
And you know what's crazy? Stay there for a second, Chris. You know what's crazy? Guys in California that me and Chris never met, only through this freaking social media exchange stuff, have reposted our shows there, have encouraged their listeners to follow. And
Yes.
that's where most of the clicks are coming
I
from.
know, I know.
And they don't know us.
Yes.
But you know what? We heard that a long time ago. It's like the people that are going to support you and show you the most love are
People that
strangers.
don't know you, strangers. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't
Shout
know.
out to Big Brother Jake. Go check out his IG. Check out his podcast. This brother is amazing. Marino, shout out to Marino. He showed love.
Yeah, my man
Another
early,
person.
consistently. We just met him out
We
the
just
blue.
met him out
And
the
he showed
blue,
us mad
and one
love.
of our biggest supporters. So and but the people that don't click, you know who you are,
You
and
know
you
who.
watch us, you fuckers.
Oh,
Who's the next one?
this was a fun one. Adult film star Alana Love.
Alana Love. Shout out to Loco Steve. He was the one that hooked that
Yeah,
up.
Steve plugged us with that.
Yeah.
How was that? That was the first time I've ever been around a professional porn star. I mean, I don't know if you consider the strip club,
I
but sometimes those
got a
girls then.
confession.
Okay,
I went home and
you beat it.
No, I didn't beat it.
That would have been a bit more interesting
I didn't.
story.
No.
That you beat it to a
No, no,
lava.
no,
No,
no, no.
no,
I
no.
went home to check because she said she took 13 inches
Or you want to
through,
see if it's
through the
true
through the through the through
through the
the
rectum.
through the backside.
Ooh.
So I wanted to see, and it was true.
Fire in the hole.
She took the whole 13.
No, really.
Whole, and you know she's a small girl.
Yeah, very small. I was surprised.
She took this big ass fucking. You probably seen this dude because this dude's famous on the porn world.
Yeah, Chris,
It's the dude.
I don't watch porn, Chris.
You don't watch porn?
Ever since they took my black box,
You don't watch porn though?
since Spice,
Are you serious?
yeah, I don't watch porn. Not that it's just not available. And then, Chris, the way I watch
But you
TV,
are available. You are
the
no
way,
phone now.
whoa! Why you want to go on my phone?
Her podcast.
Yeah.
What was
Love is love, something like that. Love,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
But you know what's crazy though? She's also an option. Alana Love has her media group,
Yep.
and she actually wants to bring us over.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, me and Chris are looking for the best situation
Exactly.
in terms of where
We got suitors.
We do got suitors.
We just gotta
find what's
figure
best.
out what works for us.
So, Roberto Mercado.
Robert Mercado. Oh, he hit you. Yeah, you did.
He hit us
tell me,
up,
yeah.
so he's gonna
I
have
know.
work for us
Listen,
too.
that's what I like about these directors, these writers that come on the show, that they gravitate and they see our chemistry and automatically they want us in the listen. Going back to Alex, not for nothing, people won't. You guys won't really understand. Everybody on set on the movie Daddy of the Year had lines, had a script to follow.
Me and Chris,
did not. I don't know if he saw that we were special.
No, we are special. Very special.
I don't know if but he said, and I remember the scene for Bully. He goes, the direct,
the guy that was
guy
shooting.
says, "Listen, what's their lines?" And he goes, "Oh no, they don't have no lines. They just freestyle it. They improvise." And we fucking killed it.
Yeah. They only put 6 seconds.
That's all it takes.
6 seconds of you beating the meat. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check out Bully, the Rico story. My man Chris has a beautiful scene in there.
Hello, Clarice.
All right.
But Robert Mercado, great interview.
Yeah.
Super humble, down to earth.
Check out his IG page. Check out his film.
Super talented too.
He's super talented. He has it up on YouTube. Actually, Black Rose is starring in his latest feature. Jasmine Ruiz, dancer, podcaster.
She was fun.
Oh man, she was a lot of fun. I was so upset. That was the day our intern wasn't here, and the filming wasn't right.
Yeah,
because I think it could have zoomed in better.
Yeah.
But Jasmine is super talented.
Amazing.
She's a comedian as well.
We'll have her back in the better
exactly
in the better setup.
Yeah.
Interview and
what's his name?
It's,
the actor. Sorry.
Johnny Depp or something. I don't remember. and what I like about that is what's coming out of
it's
the relationship. That's another key thing about these guests.
If you were there Sunday, we would have been in the film. But all right, so
I told you I got food poisoning, bro.
That's for girls, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well,
well, say it. Say something stupid.
No,
say it. Say it.
Girls are not weak people, Lou. You shouldn't say stuff like that.
God, bro. And Trina Alper, you weren't here. She was here for the IG bump. She was a really good guest.
Why you gotta like point out that I wasn't here?
No, I like. I want people to see how many times you were absent.
I was out twice.
No, yeah, the count is 7. But I'm not even saying.
Yo, you count the times
I'm the heifer.
You're not the motherfucking heifer. This is a fucking partnership.
Like in school, I have a little. I have a little index card with the months and everything.
I don't even like that you call yourself
how many times has
fuck you? You're not the heifer. This is a fucking partnership.
Heifer.
I'll burn all this shit down, though.
Yeah, listen. Today's my life. Ghana's Kitchen with the 3 lovely young ladies.
Another amazing interview. The influence, it was amazing.
Spoken like a true weed head. Yo, one of my favorite guests, and you weren't here for that either. Don Julio, 1942, the Luchador.
Ah,
you know what's crazy? You forgot the name. You forgot. I'm looking at your face, and you forgot the fucking. How can you forget the name of Don Julio? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding me?
the Mexican wrestler, the luchador.
Straight from Chipotle, Mexico. I said, is there some truth to this? That was a good one. That was a good one. Laura Khan, our friend.
Laura was very.
Laura's Dilemma.
Laura's dilemma. You know, you
Check
see
her out
her.
on IG,
You
please.
see her on. You know, we
Collaborated.
collaborate. We still collaborate. You know, there's always a piece of her.
It hasn't been in a while. I don't know if it's me or it's her, but
It could be you.
yeah, maybe it's me. Maybe. Yeah. Moving on. Yo, one of my favorite guests, we had him 2 times. The one and only War from On the Lockout podcast. My
Oh,
man. Yo, talk about entertain. Listen,
yo,
ladies and gentlemen,
that
if you
guy.
go back to any episode, go to that episode, part 2. That it was just amazing stories of being locked up.
Style is something that is important in terms of identity. If you just sound the same, have the big booming voice, and really don't say anything, I don't think you're going to be memorable.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.